It's especially helpful to be able to gather a large amount of data efficiently, especially when working with students in an online platform. So one way that I have learned to do it is through Google Forms. If you go to your Google Drive and you select New, you'll have to hover over More until this pop-up menu shoots out, and then you're going to click on Google Forms. With the Google Forms application, you're basically creating a survey that is free and that you can send out through a link to students so that they can submit their own personal information and very efficiently give you access to that information. So let's say we're creating a form. We're going to call it student information because that is what we want to gather. And on the first question, we're going to write, what is your first name? It intuitively pops up that it's going to give you a short answer response. We click the plus sign over here to the side to create a second question. What is your last name? I'm breaking these two questions up so that when it goes onto a spreadsheet, we can sort and filter however we would like. Add another question. Let's say that I want to gather email address. What is your email address? And then perhaps I'd like to find out what they found interesting about the class. So did you find this class interesting? Now, notice that I changed up the question just to give you the option. It can actually it gives you answer suggestions as well. So you can make it a multiple choice question. So this is what we're going to go with this survey, and you can preview it by touching the eye to see what the participants or the students will see. And so very simple. But you can also customize it by changing the backgrounds, by going into this color palette. We're not going to take time to do that right now. But when you send it out to students, you can give them a link that they can access. Usually what I do is change this into a tiny URL so that it's much smaller for them to type in, or even change it to a QR code. When you get the information reported, you're going to go to the responses. Of course, we haven't had any responses yet, so I'm going to show you what it looks like, what potentially you'll see. Well, so once several students have submitted their responses, the responses are going to go straight into a spreadsheet. At this point, I love being able to grab all of the email addresses and send students a quick note about thank you for participating in today's class. Also looking at their feedback. If I want to alphabetize, I can select a column and of course use any of my sorting features that are available through the spreadsheet options. So using Google Forms allows you to put the ownership, or give the ownership to students for them to put in their own information so that you do not have to spend time typing a bunch of information in. It helps with spelling of their names. They put in their spelling. It also helps with typing in some of those tricky email addresses. So Google Forms has saved me so many times. I hope it can save you in the future as well. Thank you for watching.